Bitcoin reached all-time high prices in several countries: Nigeria, Argentina, Egypt, and Turkey. This week's pump is already bringing back the FOMO effect, and predictions of the next bull run peaks are all over social media. I will elaborate on this in today's Crypto Corner news episode. Let's get started. Alright guys, well, welcome to Crypto Corner, the video podcast where we talk everything crypto related to help you navigate safely and easily in the cryptoverse. Bitcoin's price surged this week amid growing confidence in the approval of an exchange-traded fund, spot ETF, that invests directly in the token. The surge came as investors scrambled to cover their short positions, with the highest profile cryptocurrency briefly exceeding 35,000 for the first time since May 2022. This is the highest price for Bitcoin this year and marks a 17th month high, and is also attributed to a short squeeze, with Bitcoin experiencing $275 million in short liquidations on Sunday, followed by another $118 million on Monday. According to a recent report by Matrixport, Bitcoin could reach 125,000 by December 2024. The report suggests that the eagerly anticipated fifth Bitcoin bull run already started earlier this year, on June 22nd to be precise, and it's fueled by institutional interest in Bitcoin. Matrixport estimated that the increased influx of institutional investors could drive the price to a record high of $125 by December 2024. Matrixport is one of the very few centralized crypto lending and borrowing platforms that is still standing strong. It's owned by the former Bitmain CEO Jihan Wu. I have an account with Matrixport that I'm still using, albeit not as heavily as I was during the bull market. I will drop my link in the description for you if you want to check it out. It's the biggest Asian crypto platform aside of the exchanges. They expect Bitcoin to peak at 45,000 by this December or January 2024, and the report also advises that the optimal entry point to buy Bitcoin is ideally 14 to 16 months before the next halving event, which is expected to be in August 2024. And so the full-on blown FOMO effect has returned to the market, with Twitter filled with posts competing in forecasts about how far the cryptocurrency's price will go. However, while bears are getting wrecked, we should be cautious buying Bitcoin at this level because I expect a pullback. Looking at the chart, this is where we were last time I was charting Bitcoin. As you see, I was actually marking this area here as the most likely area that we will reach during this pump, and absolutely that's what we did. This is where we are currently. We entered this area and this is where we found the first rejection, the first selling pressure. So right now, as you can see, we are doing a bit of a pullback. I'm estimating that this pullback could actually go a little bit lower. We could even come here to this other orange zone that I've drawn. This is currently our support zone. It has not been tested. So even if it doesn't happen in the next few days, over the coming weeks, we are bound to actually come down to this area. This is currently in around 31,500, 32, around that price. This is a support that we actually should be testing before we take the next leg up. So even if it doesn't happen in the next few days, next week, most likely, we are going to make that kind of a pullback. Now, of course, there is another scenario where we go much higher than right now. We go to 36 or even 38,000 and then we do the pullback. This has happened before, even though the pullback right now, there are a few signals here on the charts that are showing that a pullback should be happening already. Even if it doesn't happen immediately, it will happen after a week or so. If you can see here, the stochastic RSI is making that bearish cross. It is in the overbought region. Therefore, I'm expecting that a pullback is most likely going to be imminent over the next few days. And it's possible that we are already seeing the beginning of that pullback. By all means, this is what the chart right now is looking like. So a pullback towards the 32,000 and even 31,500 is very likely I feel that many people will be eager to scoop Bitcoin if it falls below 32k, so it might be very brief. You might not catch it. I wouldn't count on Bitcoin going to 31k necessarily, but this is the direction. It's a possibility, so ladder your positions if you're going to be buying Bitcoin, but definitely scooping Bitcoin right now is probably not the best idea. I would wait a little bit longer to see what kind of a pullback we're going to see. Are we going to enter here this orange area, which will be my ideal buy area here for right now for this move? Anyway, the surge in Bitcoin's price is seen as a positive sign for the crypto industry, with the ETF seen as a driver of this demand. The surge in Bitcoin price is also seen as a sign of things to come, with industry watchers predicting that genuine approvals by the US Securities and Exchange Commission could spur much larger price increases. At the same time, Bitcoin has reached new all-time highs against some of the world's most inflationary fiat currencies, including the Argentine peso, Nigerian naira, the Turkish lira, Laotian kip, and the Egyptian pound. The surge is due to ongoing devaluation of these currencies, combined with Bitcoin's recent 16% price increase. Crypto observers have long seen digital assets such as Bitcoin and stablecoins as hedge against rocketing inflation, and the recent figures strongly support this narrative. Nigeria, Turkey, and Argentina boast the 2nd, the 12th, and the 15th highest rates of cryptocurrency adoption worldwide, according to a report by Chainalysis. The ETF optimism and the dynamics around the impending halving event are expected to boost the volatility in crypto-focused stocks. In other news, China has partially lifted its ban on NFTs after a year of harsh crackdowns on private blockchain enterprises. The move is seen as a way to decouple blockchain applications from cryptocurrencies to protect the former from regulatory attention. Due to regulatory uncertainty, digital collectibles were prohibited from listing on secondary markets. However, Alibaba's flagship peer-to-peer marketplace has removed its censorship of non-fungible tokens-related keywords in its search tool and relisted top-notch NFT collectibles minted on Alibaba's Ant blockchain. The Chinese government's official NFT trading platform was planned to launch this year, but is still in development. Despite China's aversion to crypto, the country is looking to harness the blockchain technology that underlies virtual assets to build out national digital infrastructure. And speaking of NFTs, artist Ryder Ripps has been ordered to pay $1.5 million to Yuga Labs for trademark infringement on their Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT collection. The lawsuit was filed more than a year ago, in June 2022, claiming that the artist released the RRBAYC NFT collection, which was a ripoff of Yuga Labs' Bored Ape Yacht Club collection. The defendant's defense claimed that the works were satirical and no trademarks were infringed, but the court ruled that there were infringement on Yuga Labs' trademark and the fake collection was not artistic expression protected by the First Amendment. The court also dismissed the defendant's counterclaims that Yuga Labs made false accusations of infringement and used racist and neo-Nazi imagery in its BAYC NFTs. I don't know if you remember, but when these allegations surfaced, there was a lot of noise and speculation about this. It's good to see that the air has been cleared about this. The damages were decided at a trial in June this year, and Ripps has stated that he will appeal the decision. The Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT collection is one of the most popular collectibles in the world, and the case is expected to have significant ramifications in the Web3 industry. In other news, BitG exchange has become the 4th largest by volume, trailing only behind Binance, OKX and Bybit. BitG's transparency report for Q3 this year shows that its market share has risen to 9.43% compared to negligible volume just 2 years ago. The exchange onboarded over 9,000 traders, 85,000 followers of copy traders, who together achieved a net trading profit of $6.7 million. BitG's user protection fund peaked at $368 million earlier this year and now stands at $350 million. The exchange claims that it has no debt alongside a proof of reserves ratio exceeding 200%. BitG launched a $100 million Empower X fund dedicated to ecosystem development and hosted a namesake summit in Singapore. The exchange also hired 60 staff members in July for its Middle East expansion plans. If you're not yet registered with BitG, I would advise you to do so using my link in the description below. It's got loads of pairs, trading pairs, many of the low cap gems that you can find on KuCoin or OKX as well, and their withdrawal fees are very low, making it ideal for more frequent deposits in and out. This matters really because too many times we keep our coins on exchanges due to high withdrawal fees, and this is not safe enough. Alright, and moving on to Flocky Inu. If you noticed yesterday, Flocky Inu was pumping hard. This is because of the Flocky's launch of a new platform called TokenFi, which allows real-world assets to be tokenized. As a result, the price of Flocky Inu's token has surged by almost 30% in the last 24 hours, right now sitting at 25% after a minor pullback. The community is buzzing with speculation about a new sister token to be launched by the Flocky team very soon. So far, it's confirmed that there will be no pre-sale for this new token, and all official announcements will come through existing Flocky communication channels, so if you're keen to grab this early on, make sure you follow their socials. I'm sure it will cause another big pump in the first days of the launch before making a decent pullback, so we will have to act fast. Did you know that using Brave browser not only blocks all ads, cookies and other unnecessary clutter, makes your web surfing faster and safer, pays you in cryptocurrency, but also it offers an integrated VPN service, a Web3 in-browser wallet, and I particularly like that I can customize my news feed, and in the most easy and quick way. I just click here and I select the news sources manually, thus I eliminated all of the noise from all mainstream outlets and I selected only financial and crypto-centric outlets, so I can focus on these news that directly affect my investments and that help me handle my portfolio better. If you're not using Brave browser yet, you're missing out on the best web experience. Take a look, my invite link is in the description below. Alright, well, this is everything for today's episode, guys. Thanks for staying until the end of the video. A couple of announcements. First, very soon I'm going to be releasing my new review of the new Tangem. You can probably not see it because it's just black. This is the new Tangem wallet. They have redesigned the cards, and if you're familiar, I did a review on Tangem. This is a hardware wallet. It looks just like a credit card, but it is in fact a fully functional hardware wallet, and I'm very happy that I just received the new cards. I will be doing a review, will be posted over the next couple of days, so make sure that you catch this one. I will be doing a giveaway of this new version of the cards, so you have a chance to grab some of these for free. Make sure that you catch it. Also, I just received another hardware wallet, Cool Wallet Pro it's called. I will be doing a review on this one as well. As you know, I'm reviewing all of the best hardware wallets on the market because I always urge you guys to use a hardware wallet. A friend of mine just messaged me that her blockchain wallet account got hacked somehow, and all of her crypto got stolen from there, and blockchain customer service is not doing anything really to help her. Very generic things like asking her if she shared her password with someone or login details with someone, you know, stupid things like that. Nobody can really help her, unfortunately. So make sure, guys, that you're using a hardware wallet. 2 new reviews of hardware wallets are coming your way. I have a free PDF ebook in the description below, where I compared all of the hardware wallets that I'm using, and all of the top brands are listed in there because I'm using all of the top brands, of course. At this point, I'm using more than 12 hardware wallets. There were 9 up until 2 months ago, now they're 12, and I'm reviewing all of them. I'm sharing my personal experience, so make sure to get that free ebook, and also make sure to catch my new reviews of these 2 hardware wallets that are coming up next week. This is everything from me. Thanks for staying until the end of the video. Again, if you like the video, hit the subscribe. All of my content is for free, and I'm coming to you with very informative and valuable content, so stay tuned. And while you're here, just pick another one of my videos, and I'm gonna see you there.